Welcome back. I'm Jimmy Dagate, and we're on the weekend review edition of Bayou Time. And on Thursday, I was on the desk, and again, we took some phone calls from you. Thanks for calling. Welcome to Bayou Time.
Good afternoon, Papa.
Hey, how we doing?
All right, you're looking good there, man.
Well, thank you. Feeling good.
Congratulations on your grandbaby.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. We really appreciate that.
I'm glad to hear that, man.
Yes.
Don't spoil it now.
No, that's going to be hard not to do.
Jimmy, I want to talk a little bit about the economy, man.
Okay.
Something going on, Jimmy. I went to the store today, bro. I can't believe almost $2 a pound for potatoes, man. I can't believe that. $7.99 for a 5-pound bag of potatoes, bro. That's unreasonable now, man. And gas, Jimmy, on the gasoline, I don't know what's going on because the president had opened the oil reserve, which is still open right now. Why the gas is going up? It shouldn't be going up. He opened the reserve to make the gas go down.
Yeah, I don't understand it either. And now a lot of people used to blame President Bush because he was an oil man, but now the same thing's going over. I just think it's more supply and demand on a worldwide market, but it's hard to understand.
No, I believe it's greed out there, Jimmy.
Well, that could be part of that.
The economy is going bad because of the oil company, because of all the farmers. They're all being greedy. They want to make everything goes up. And then they don't want to pay people to work. They want to pay them a little minimum wage of $6-7 an hour, which you can't make it with that.
Right.
Jimmy, if you're going to say I might be crazy, if they pay people a reasonable minimum wage, say $15 an hour, they wouldn't have to have nobody on welfare. They could all be working, making a reasonable living. Just put the old people sick and the old veterans on welfare who deserve it, who can't work no more. They can't do nothing. I believe this country would turn around, start building back up. People would work. People would pay taxes. People would pay Social Security, everything.
All right. That's
the way they're
interesting.
going just giving out welfare like that, don't put people to work, keep a welfare for the young people like they're doing, the economy won't get better. Cause, Jim, I talk to a lot of young people. I'm going to tell you what they tell me.
Okay.
They say they're on welfare because they get more on welfare than doing a job. Because they go on the job, they got to pay tax, they got to pay Social Security, they got to pay a high price of gas to go to work, insurance, lunch, and everything else. They can't make it.
I see.
And the government needs to sit down and look at this and figure this out.
Well, I think the problem is the government's gotten so big that they don't know what they're doing themselves.
Well, they know what they're doing, Jimmy. I'm gonna tell you what, they act like they don't know what they're doing. They're too busy filling up their own pocket.
Well,
they ain't paying attention to the rest of the country.
All right. Well, I understand what you're saying, so I appreciate you expressing your opinion.
And enjoy your grandbaby too.
Thank you. All right, appreciate it so much. Thanks for calling, and welcome to Bayou Time.
What's happening, Mr. Jimmy?
Okay, Ricky, how are you?
Pretty good there.
Good.
I just gotta say it there. What's up, Papa?
Okay, all right. There you go. Go ahead.
And congratulations to Jason and the little woman.
Thank you.
No doubt. That's cool.
Appreciate
but
that.
I had called on, my issues and where I stand about this government waste and everything.
Okay.
But the thing is, I ain't gonna lie to you, or the people of the Charles Parish area. I was talking to Mr. Harrison last night, and he definitely concurred about exactly what I had to say. Because what I had to say was the truth as usual. In general, if all our politicians, and I'm talking about Baldon, and there's a few politicians, I don't know them all, I forget the names, but everybody in general, Gordy, the whole 9 yards was to step up to the plate, as Martin would say, the proverbial plate, and go to Washington, D.C., and tell them, hey, look, we want our hub back. We want our seafood hub. We want our oil hub. Because I can guarantee you, this wheel is so squeaky, it needs grease.
Yeah, no question we need some grease.
And as you well know, it's like my papa said, they just got too many snakes up in the government right now.
Yeah, well, Washington is a different place, and I don't think, they know what goes on in the real world, up there in Washington. So they're trying to get a handle on it. At least some people are. And, of course, you see the pushback that's coming.
Oh, yeah.
So
I see the people freaking taking note about it right now. And I ain't gonna say it's because I've been running my power hole, but I can guarantee you by me running my mouth all these years, since Lovely Lori and John Renee, you remember me? And I'm gonna tell you right now, it's finally taking note, even with some of the politicians.
All right. Well, look, Rick.
I want to give me a shout out before I go to good old Junius and his sidekick Big Lou, a.k.a. Captain Chaos.
All right. Thank you, Ricky. Appreciate it.
Jimbo.
All right.
Grandpa.
Okay, good. Thanks for calling. Welcome to Bayou Time.
Hello, Jimmy.
Hey, how we doing?
Yeah, congratulations, partner.
Thank you, appreciate it.
How many times?
That's my first.
I got 2.
Okay, well, I hope to catch up with you.
Okay. No, bro. I was watching Fox News and all. The way I see it, I just assume they default, bro, and start all over again.
Well, I mean,
it might bring some attention to Washington.
Oh, it would bring some attention to Washington, all right, but I don't know what the consequences. You see, that's what I don't understand. I don't know what the real consequences would be. I don't think it'd be pretty, though.
No, it's not gonna be nice, but let's start all over, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, let's go back to the Clinton years or whatever when it was good. This is a mess they have now.
Yeah, I would agree. It's they're just spending too much money.
It's just like when you're cooking a gumbo and you ruin the roux. You just throw the whole gumbo out and start all over.
Yeah, I understand that.
And maybe it would take a default to get this country straight again.
Well, but I don't know what the consequences would be.
It would straighten out the rich because they're trying to break the back of the poor, the working people right now.
I see.
Both of them. I mean, let's all pay out, like you said, and I say, let's make a tax all across the board.
A flat tax.
Flat tax.
Yeah.
Maybe they need to drop everything, let everything come down, and let's start all over.
I would like a flat tax. Yeah, I think a flat tax would be a good idea, but I mean, you got the special interest and, they got so much, the government has so many problems, in my opinion, the federal government, that I'm just hoping that we can start turning things around a little bit.
That this is a mess. In other words, the special interest, when there's nothing at the trough, can they survive? People like us don't survive.
No, well, you got that right.
Let's see.
We're going to keep going.
We're going to keep rolling.
That's it.
Let's see what happens to the special interest without us.
All right, I appreciate that opinion. Thanks for calling. Welcome to Bayou Time.
Yes, sir. I got a question.
Sure.
They said that all the old people that's on Social Security, they worried about getting their Social Security check. All right? Now, I'm a young guy, I'm paying into Social Security. All right? Now, if they stop giving the Social Security check to all these old people that paid it all their life, will the young people still have to pay into Social Security if they stop paying?
Well, again, I don't know that that's going to happen. It's been talked about when President Obama was asked the question whether or not there's a chance that people won't get their Social Security check if the government and Congress and the president can't get together on this debt. He said, yeah, there's a chance. Now, what does that mean? I don't know, but it was taken to mean, and a lot of people thought that their check was in jeopardy. I seem to think that the Social Security checks are not in jeopardy. So I think that people will get their Social Security checks. Now, this is just my opinion, but I don't think there's any plans to get away with the Social Security system, to do away with it, so I would think that you would have to continue to pay into the system.
All right, and I got another question, too.
Sure.
About all this over-counter, the bath salt and all this other stuff.
Yes.
They need to check into all the little convenience stores in Terrebonne Parish, not only on the east side,
all right,
on the west side, too.
Well, no, they did look at the west side. If you saw when they did their investigation, Martin Foss went not only on both sides of the Intracoastal, but he also went into other parishes. So it wasn't a select few that they had checked out.
All right. That's what I'm calling for. There's That stuff's everywhere. I see.
Look, I agree. And now, again, the legislation has been out there, and the police will be looking, and, so people need to beware. And then, also, the consumer needs to beware. I mean, don't think you're going to get a quick fix and it's not going to hurt your health, because it will.
Oh, I know it will.
Right. So, and I wasn't talking to you. I'm just talking to people in general, especially our younger generation. There you have a look at Thursday. We need to take a break. When we come back, we're going to have a look at Friday's news update.